That Fox Nation, by the way, now has two new exclusive specials on Charlie Kirk with never-before-seen footage of his last interview. And with me now is Andrew K. Smith. Andrew, you were with Charlie just 40 minutes before the assassination. First of all, how did you and Charlie get to know each other?
Yeah, it started about 3 months prior to when he was there, but when it said right there in the announcement that he was there, that was his first stop at Utah Valley University. The first stop was actually with us. We had planned it about 3 months prior. His cousin actually works for me, is one of our presidents of one of our brands. And when we had a drop on our schedule, on our session, he said, I have someone that can fill that up. And I said, who would that be? And he said, well, Charlie Kirk. And I said, I didn't even know you were related. And so he put us on a Zoom call and we got to know each other. And I said, Cal, you know, you are a brilliant business mind. And I think that you need to come and share that with my audience.
Well, in fact, we have a little soundbite of exactly how brilliant he was at creating a business. Let's roll that and get your reaction. Roll tape.
We've been incredibly successful financially, and I'm super blessed by that. Our podcast is doing really well, our radio show, our social media. It's not the money. Honestly, it's the journey. I know that sounds like so cliche, like put that on a bumper sticker, but it's the memories that we've created, kind of the can you believe how far we've come? It's about value creation. It's about pouring into people. It's about making people's lives better. I mean, I look at my team, I'm like, I'll go to war with these guys. I'm sure you feel the same, right?
For sure.
Like,
Absolutely.
put me up against any other competitor and we will crush you because we've been through so much together.
That's right. You galvanize as a team.
What did make him so successful and Turing Point itself so successful?
I believe, and this is just my opinion, but I believe learning who he was over the prior 3 months, he had this tenacity and this grit that it takes to be a successful entrepreneur. When someone would say to him, you know, we can't do that, he would say, yeah, we are going to do that. And if you talk to any of his team and got to know a little bit of his team, they just said, you know, he's the force and we're the ones that pick up the scraps behind him to make sure that it executes. But that's the typical founder mentality and the founder that you want to follow. He really did have a V formation behind him. That team followed him. They loved him. He was inspirational. He was inspirational that day to our audience. I can't tell you how many people there were probably differing of opinion as far as what Kirk stood for. And I took a risk having him out there. It was impressive to me to see how many people stayed, listened, and changed their opinion completely of Charlie because of that interview. And that's one of the reasons we wanted to do this with Fox. We wanted to get it out to the world to have everyone see another side of Charlie because people don't know that side. They will see that side in this interview.
We have another bit of the interview. You also, Charlie told you that there's a quote that he lived by. Everybody's wondering what it is. Well, here it is. Roll it.
Boy, a quote that I live by. I'm a Christian. I wear it on my sleeve. So quotes would probably always be Bible verses. I'll give you two. First is not in the Bible. It's this too shall pass, which was actually, people think it's in the Bible. It's not. But it's King Solomon's phrase, which is really amazing when you think about it, because it's good no matter what season of life that you're in. If you're going through the worst of times, this too shall pass, and things are going to get better. If you're going through the best of times, though, it's really humbling. Like, this too shall pass, and this will fade away, because this will not last forever. So I love that.
This too shall pass. Again, Erica, through the horror that she was going through, just moments after, literally moments after he was shot and killed, and she got the news of it, she came out with this incredible broadcast.
It was amazing.
And said that, in fact, what comes out of this could be greater than Turing Point had ever achieved before.
Yeah, I listened to that now, and of course I was in it. And so when he said that, you hear that and you're like, that's true. You know, when things are really good, it's humbling because they're not always going to be good. I mean, how sobering to now watch that. And he was in such a good mood that day. His frame of mind was, I want to be here to help. I can't wait to go down to UVU. He was showing me pictures on his phone to say, look at the people lining up. My team's down there. I'm so excited. He enjoyed what he did. And that's, I think, what you need to do as a business owner is really enjoy what you do so that you can thrive in it. And boy, he was thriving. I was so impressed with his conviction, too. I said, you know, do you ever think about the risks that you're taking? And he said, yeah, I do every single day. And I talk about it with Erica, and we believe that our conviction is deep enough that it makes it worth it to me. He said that to me before he walked out on the stage.
Wow. You didn't go up with him to the stage area?
I didn't. I wish I was, but no, we walked out on the stage, and then we did our interview, and then right after he walked out the back.
We have to run, but any doubt that he could have been successful at whatever he decided to, whether it was nonprofit or profit?
Yeah, my business is investing into founders. You pick usually the founder, the horse, you know, the jockey, not the horse. He was a jockey you would want to bet on every time.
Yeah. Yeah, well, thank you for that. It was an extraordinary interview, and you can watch the full discussion. It's called Charlie Kirk, The Last Interview. It's available right now exclusively on FoxNation.com, and you can catch a special airing of the interview tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Eastern on the Fox News channel. Thank you very much, not only for being here, but choosing Fox as the place where this is released. It's very, very important. It's historical. Thank you for this.